Good evening, my friends. This is the workout I filmed earlier today after my other workout. This is, I guess we call it a free form, spontaneous body weight session. I do a lot of these. It's part of my job. I like to keep fresh with what I'm doing, with new moves, with new sequences. Sometimes I come in with things planned in my head, and a lot of these moves you'll see, and I'll walk you through them best I can, like that breakdancing, are just things that came up at the moment, but always with control, always with precision. So you can watch this, you can get ideas, you can study it and follow along, or take some of these moves. I started off in a seated position, did some press-ups here to engage the triceps and the shoulders. Lots of deep breathing, in the nose, out the nose, or in the nose, out the mouth. I had the music on, which really enhances the situation, the experience, as it were. Good. Lift it up a little higher. I just started doing these, trying to get my feet off the mat and lift them up a little bit. You'll see later in the workout, I do some slides back and forth, which are very effective, and some deep stretches. I like to go up and over, side to side, like I'm pulling a rope here. This also marks the return of the red pants, which have been MIA for quite a while as the weather has gotten warmer, but they were calling today. Yes. Good. These stretches, always emphasizing core strength and flexibility training, going back and forth, reaching a little further to the outside. Again, I get lost in this movement. It's kind of like I'm composing or learning a new language, piecing everything together. Now, I was fiddling with this. Some people in Pilates call this a tendon stretch. It's a lift. If I was a gymnast, I go all the way up into a handstand from there, but alas, I am not. We'll come back to that in a bit. Now, straddle stretch, going back and forth. I'm a huge fan of straddle stretch. I do it every night. I'll do it here in about 10 minutes when I finish with this. Take it side to side. You'll notice even with the these flexibility movements, we're also working our core. That's the abdominals, lower back, hips, and glutes, the strong center as we go back and forth, twisting a little further up and over. Little Martha Graham in there, if you know her, some of the original modern dance movement, which actually were some of the first clients of Joseph Pilates. Little half circles here, getting those shoulders mixed up. Again, I worked out for about a half hour before doing this. I hit the bike, I did some legs, arms, shoulders, pull-ups. Now the ripple from down dog to up dog with a twist. Into a hover, jump out, jump back, and back. It's going back and forth. This is a big room at Nick's Pro Fitness in Evergreen, Colorado. NicksProFitness.com. They're kind enough to let me use it, or maybe they didn't even know I was using it. I sneak in here and go a little mad. There's those up dog twists I love. They loosen up the back, little hop, jump out, hover, up dog, down dog. Take the feet wider, and there's that ripple. Huge stretch for the spine. I'm going to be 42 years old in a couple weeks, so I'm stretching and building that evenly balanced body every chance I get. Jump out, jump in. Back to down dog. Got a little moonwalk there. Hee-hee. Come in seated position. Scooching forward. Roll it down into a rollover and then massage that spine up into boat. Inhaling back, massage the spine. Switch the cap on the go. I take it on the run, baby. Roll it up. Half boat. Combine it together. As I said, it's like a symphony. It's like a poem. It flows together. I see these workouts actually as music or as poetry. I work hard. I want to even them out, polish them out. Doesn't happen much, but we're working towards that. And then plank ups from full plank to forearm plank, back and forth. Working with effortless movement, trying to make it a little easier. It's tough with those cables hanging down there. Speed it up and then back to down dog. Good little shake out, walk forward, rising up, little flop downs here. Cha-tong! Inhale, lifting up around the spine. Exhale again, drop down. Inhale up, exhale down. Fiddle with the earbuds. Obviously rocking out to something on the music there. Come back down, seated position. Now spinning around. Look at that. Now there's some fancy camera work right there. Did you see that? Back to our little tendon lift. So we lift and then spin it around, hover, push up, press up, and back. Look at that. I mean, we're talking body weight, my friends. Body weight is unlimited. Now, here's where a little slide back and forth. This is something it looks a little weird, but just added it in there. Felt good. Good little hops. Press it back. Tendon stretch, sliding back and forth. Plus, getting a little rug burn on the old heels there. There's the face. That's the rug burn face right there. Had a friend in college. We nicknamed him Rug Burn because you imagine what he did. All right, there's a one-legged dive there, and then another one into the old hover, flirting with the camera, up dog, stretch it out, little side to side, and then back to down dog. Bring those feet forward. There's a moonwalk. Billie Jean is not my lover. Wide-legged down dog, sway it side to side. Keep the spine loose. Good. Sliding down a little bit and then back. We got some roll-ups calling our name here. Pilates roll-ups. So many different variations, always from a point of strength and stabilization in the core. So we roll down, pause, and then come up. Reach up and over that foot, and then huge stretch over. C curve as you roll down, and then up. God, I just, pow. It's about 15 minutes. I could have done this for a couple hours. Once you get that rhythm, there's something that unlocks in your body, a turbo, hidden level that comes alive when you get this movement. Everything combines and is married together so nicely. Reach up, back and forth. A little bit to the outside of that foot. Pow! Little David Copperfield there. Not the Dickens novel, but The Magician. Back and forth. Yes! Gosh. Yeah, all right. There we are. A little lower back mobilization here. Bring it up and over. There's our good friend downward facing dog. Ripple down into up dog. Now we take the twist up a notch. You do my workouts a lot. I do this one quite a bit, the leg crossover. By the way, make sure you're subscribed so you and I can just keep working out together. There's full boat. And look at this. Back to the up dog with the twist. There we are, back and forth to boat. Up dog. Smooth transitions. Love working the transitions. Grab the feet or the ankles and walk the legs. Working balance, working core strength, also stretching the backs of the legs. Okay, there's from my stunt work in my professional theater days. Love those tumbles. Did a lot of those in West Side Story. Down to the one-legged hover and then rocking side to side. Okay, forward so you can see me. All right. And then jump on the other side. See me a little tentative sometimes as I have like 5 ideas that flood my head at once and I'm not sure what to do. That's what you want. All right. I just put my index finger up. There's that tendon stretch again, back and forth. Try this. My Lord. It's like you're doing Olympic gymnastics and working that core. And again, walking the legs. Some stability training here. And this is a good chance for me, too, to not know what's coming next sometimes. It's like I'm doing improv. I always liked improv. I was the head of my improv group in college. It's like, whose line is it anyway? Now we got some burpees here. Now check this out. We do 2 one-legged push-ups and then burpee. There, that cable getting stuck in there. The headphones. I apologize for that. Maybe in the Blu-ray version we'll edit those out. Okay, Lucas style. Again, jumping back. Those one-legged push-ups. Look at that. We got the whole body working together here as one. And then there it is. 42 in a couple weeks. Feeling good. Now let's pull the shirt down as only a 41-year-old can. We got the airplane to Superman. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Back and forth. With that little change of the arms, we hit the shoulders a little different angle, back muscles working a little differently. But keep your eyes to the floor. Now press up, downward facing dog. Let me give you a view from the front here so you can see it's kind of hard. You relax the shoulders in the old down dog there. Also, you see the nice cut of the back of my hair. I had it cut last week at Cost Cutters. Not very good. Good. I'm doing a little Loompa Loompa, stepping back and forth. Now, elevated butterfly. Pull those feet in. We're going to combine this. Oh, are you ticklish? That wasn't part of the workout. We'll edit that. We'll edit that out. Okay. We're going to combine this with the old rollover, I believe. So we have the elevated butterfly. You're pulling the feet in. Great hip stretch, also working balance, core strength. Now we're going to roll back, arms up. Try to lift the arms off the mat. Keep the chin tucked a little bit, and then roll back up. So it's that transition right there. That transition will get you. I practice this one a lot, massaging the spine. We seem to have lost a rogue iPhone with the music is on. There we are. We keep going. Again, roll back, lift the arms. Good. Theory means nothing. Got to do it. One more time. I'm Mebita. There we are. And then roll it back. Down. There we go. Step or jump back. Just kick that over there. There's that one-legged hover. We're going to slither it through a little bit. Now look at this. This happened on the spot. Spontaneous, inspirational. Do a little jump. Scissors jump hovers. Yes, there we go. Little double kick there. All right. I'm walking on sunshine. Up dog, shoulders back and down. Squeeze the glutes, tops of the legs. And now we switch. Going into a little stretching finale here. You have no idea how difficult this is for me to pull myself away from what I was doing there, but don't want to keep you here too long. Yeah, but always realize that there's unlimited possibilities, my friend. There's so many things to do out there with this body weight training. Okay, I'm going to come into a straddle here in a moment. Slither it side to side. We got a little flash dance. Oh, what a feeling move here. Remember, no one puts baby in a corner either. Straddle stretch. Going to wipe it side to side. We're kind of building a little moat around ourselves. Later on, you'll see the nap in the rug. Learn nap from costuming class in college, part of my theater degree. Back and forth. Good. Feel the stretch in the spine, the hips, the psoas, the groin, circulation. Now we lift up and stretch it back. A little straddle side bend. Very nice. Got the cap on. Keep the sweat out of the eyes, but we are sweating up a storm. You know it's working. All right, bring it down. And we are raking our claws against the floor here. We're going to do a little cross arm here. A knot pose in the straddle. I usually teach this in child's pose, but today it's straddle. Good. Crossing a little bit more. Feel a stretch in the shoulders, the back, the triceps. Moving a little side to side. And then switch. You'll see me think for a moment there. Did I just do the same one? Make sure you do the other side. Glad to use dial. Good. Reaching a little further. Now this coming up. Got an idea here. Vinyasa flow combining the straddle. There's that. And then again with the finger. There we are. So we're going to lift up from straddle. Come over into hover. Now bring the feet and legs together and upward facing dog. Shoulders back. Squeeze the glutes. Tops of the thighs. Back to down dog. Widen the legs, draw them forward, come down into the straddle once again, and lift up. There we are. Hover, draw the legs together, squeeze the strength together. Good. Strength over size. Been my motto for many, many years. A lot of time under tension with these movements, the muscles being fatigued as much as possible in a short amount of time. Now, mudra, lace the fingers together, press it down. So we got straddle. You know, your forehead may not come to the mat. That's fine. Work into it. As I said, I do straddle every night. It's one of the stretches I do when I'm working at night. Lifting up once more. There we are, getting that extra box stretch right there. Hover and slide the legs together. There we are. Little moonwalk. In hover, up dog. Make sure those legs are extended back. And jump forward. Oh, Sean, do you want to say something?
All right, my friends. I could do that for hours. Want to give you a glimpse again into some of the new things I'm working on, the fun I'm having, the cross-training. Why am I talking so loud? Because there's music on. Get out of my... All right, we'll talk like this now. A pleasure as always, my friends. Thank you so much for making me the most watched yoga and Pilates guy online. keep sharing the videos, and check out my best-selling books at SeanVFitness.com. Keep moving with me. It's an absolute pleasure. Comment below which of those moves were you like, what the hell? What the heck? Either good or bad. Comment below which one of those moves. I'm just free-forming. It's like I'm making up a whole new language, a little German, French, Italian, everything's just mixed together. Throw in some Spanish, Cantonese, everything's together. This beautiful flow. All right, my friends. Let's towel off. I need shower. God bless.